Hello everyone and welcome to this 3-part series where I'll be showing you 3 different skill level projects: a book sleeve, a Polaroid bag charm, and a flower bookmark. So let's get started. So our first skill level beginner project will be a bookmark, and it's this little cute flower bookmark. I made mine white with a dark navy blue tail, but you guys can use whatever color you want. But I'm just gonna make it the same, and so let's get into it. Okay, to begin with our top of our bookmark, the flower, I'm using a white, but you guys can use whatever color you want. We're just gonna start by making the flower. So let me just unravel my yarn here real quick. Okay. So instead of doing a slip knot, we are going to start with a magic circle, and it's really easy. It's not that hard, and I'm going to show you right now how to do it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get the tail of your arm like this, and with 2 of your fingers you're going to wrap it around but cross it over the other one like so, and bring it back and hold on to it. So then in the front you have two little yarns wrapped around your fingers, and then with your hook you're going to go under the first one, and with the second one you're going to grab it and you're going to pull it up and over the first loop, and then with your working yarn over, and you're going to pull through the loop of the magic ring. And this right here is a magic ring, and there you have it. So let's do it one more time, going extra slow so that you can get it if you've never made a magic ring before, magic circle. So once again, you're going to hold the tail of your yarn, 2 fingers, and you're going to wrap it around your 2 fingers. You're going to cross it, and you're going to turn it around. And with your hook, you're going to go under the first one, and you're going to grab the one next to it, the first one. And with the working yarn, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through the loop. And there is your magic circle. And later you'll see why it's called that. Alright, so our next step after we make our magic circle, we're going to, this right here counts already as a 1 chain, this little stitch right here, that's our first chain, and we're going to go ahead and chain another one like so. So now that we have 2 chains right here, we're going to make a double crochet. Now in my last video I showed you how to make a double crochet, but don't worry if you didn't see it, I'm going to show you right here how to do a double crochet as well. Just zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so you're going to yarn over, and you're going to hold your magic circle. So you wrapped it around your hook once, and you're going to insert it into the circle, and you're going to pull up another loop. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through 2, and then again yarn over, pull through 2, and that is a double crochet, or DC if you're reading a pattern. So once you have 1 double crochet, you're going to chain 2 again, 1, 2, and now you're going to slip stitch. So slip stitch is just insert into the ring, pull up a loop like so. So now you have 2 loops, and with this loop right here you're going to pull it through this one. You're not going to yarn over and pull through again, because that would be a single crochet. No, we're just going to use the loop that we just pulled up, and we're going to pull it through the other loop and we're going to tighten it, and that is a slip stitch. So this right here counts as one petal, and for all the other 4 petals, because this flower has 5 petals, we're just going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to show you once more, and then I'll come back and show you the finished flower. So we're going to do it once more. We're going to chain 2 again, pull through 2, the second one, pull through the second one, and then yarn over, insert into the ring, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2. That's our double crochet, and then again chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to insert our hook into the ring. We're going to pull up 1 loop, and then we're going to pull it through a slip stitch, and we're going to tighten. So now we have 2 petals, and we're just going to continue to do that until we have a total of 5 petals, and I'll show you the next step after that. Okay, so I just finished with my 5th petal, my last petal, and I did my last slip stitch. So now I'm going to show you what you do and what's really cool about the magic circle. So we did 5 petals into a circle, and we have this huge gap. So now what we're going to do is you should leave your hook in, like so. You're going to grab your tail, this tail right here, and you're going to pull it. And you're going to see when you pull it, the whole entire gap disappears and everything gets nice and tightened. And now it looks much more like a little flower. So we'll weave this in at the end, but just leave a little excess tail so that we can attach it to the rest of the bookmark. So we're just gonna cut it right here. We're gonna fasten off. And now we're going to move on to this blue tail of the bookmark. Now to do the rest of the bookmark, I'm going to be using this dark navy blue, and the first thing is we're going to do our slip stitch, or slip knot. If you don't know how to make a slip knot, you just make a little loop like so. I'm going to place it down so you could see. So you make big enough loops so that way you can work around it. So you're going to make your loop, and you have across the working yarn over the tail, and you're going to take the tail, pick up the loop, and put the tail under the loop, and now you have like this kind of pretzel shaped thing. And with your hook, you're going to insert your hook right here, and you should be able to lift it up, and you're going to pull your tail and your working yarn at the same time, and then you just pull the working tail to tighten it. So now you have a little slip knot which goes on your hook like that. So this is completely depending on the size of your book. For my book, I didn't count how many stitches I did, but I made it just to make it a little bit longer at the bottom so that way it sticks out a bit and the flower just rests on the top. But you could make yours a bit shorter or longer depending on the size of the book that you have. So I'm just going to chain until I reach the length of my book. Now that you have reached the length of chains for your book, you're just going to cut the yarn, leaving just a little bit of a long tail. You're going to fasten off. And now we're going to attach the flower to the chains, and we're going to fasten and weave in all the ends, and we'll be done. So with the blue, we're going to put the blue yarn on our needle, and depending on which side you want to be the front and the back of your flower, I want this to be the front of my flower. So I'm going to insert the yarn through the hole in the middle of the flower through the back. And I'm just going to pull it all the way through until it meets with my chains. So then I'm just going to go because if I put it back through the same hole, obviously it's gonna come out. So I'm gonna put it through one of these DCs in between, one of the double crochets. I'm just gonna go in between one of those and pull it back down so it has something to hold on to. And if you pull it really tight, you can barely notice it that it's there. So it's like that. Right. And then through the back, I'm going to put it in through the chain like so. Tighten it, and then we're just gonna weave it and hide it through the white like so. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna cut it off. You could definitely tie a knot if you feel like you want it to be more secure, but in this case I think it's fine. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and weave in the rest of the ends and we'll be done. Okay, so now that we weaved in all the ends, our little flower bookmark is done. So then whenever you're reading whatever book, you just put in your bookmark and there you close it. I chose a navy blue to match with this cover of the book, and I just like how the navy looks with the white. Well, I hope you enjoyed this easy bookmark tutorial, and you'll join me next time for part 2 of this series. If you would like to support this channel, I sell my crochet products on Etsy. I'll leave the link in the description. Bye!